some people might consider me weird. I would just call it maybe a little unconventional with a few quirks. But there is a rhyme to my reason. So here's some of the weird things that I do to my hair that just make sense. And hey, if you are a logical person that needs some science to back up the facts to understand why these things work the way that they do, then I've also got you. What's good, everybody? I am Mel, your curl mom, hairstylist, hair nerd, and here to help you. So without further ado, let me explain why I am the way that I am. So let's see, we'll start in chronological order. From the wash day, the first thing that I do to my scalp, hair and scalp, that may be seen as unconventional, might be seen as unnecessary, but will completely change the way you shampoo your hair. I use a brush when I shampoo. What? Okay, that's not quite entirely true. But I know I had you in the first half. It's like, we don't brush when we use shampoo. We brush with conditioner in our hair, which is absolutely correct. Now, if you are perfectly okay with using your hands to massage your scalp and shampoo, then you do you. But for me and my extra expertise, my scalpies really appreciate these freaking teeth. Plus, I mean, this one's also recommended by the International Trichology Congress. And if you don't know what trichology is literally the study and the science of the hair and scalp. This bad boy is the Tangle Teezer Scalp Exfoliator and Massager. And this tool will in fact take your shower to a whole new spa experience if that's something that you're into. Now I want to tell you about this one specifically because as a partner of Tangle Teezer, I've been using Tangle Teezer brushes for a long time. Thank you to Tangle Teezer, my very fabulous partners, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Because their scalp exfoliator and massager little brusher thing here is very different from other ones I've used in the past. This one I find actually helps to exfoliate. And it's because of the way that the teeth are positioned. So this scalp massager specifically has been designed with Tangle Teezer's 2-tier teeth technology. And if you look up close, you can see that there are long and very flexible teeth that are going to work to stimulate the scalp, boost circulation, and work better to exfoliate the scalp while also hitting pressure points on your head with these short little thicker teeth on the sides that are stronger and help to hit those massage points and really give you just the best scalp massage by yourself in the shower. To get the most out of your shampoo while using a brush is to start at the root on the top of your head and work in circular motions, bringing that energy downwards. The long and thin teeth on this tool really help to get into every single part of the scalp, so it is extremely thorough and it takes me less time and less effort to shampoo my scalp while also just feeling that much more incredible. But that being said, if you have a very sensitive scalp or extensions, be aware and be very careful. This might not be suitable for you. Now, also as someone who loves shampoo brushes, I really appreciate the design of this one because it just slips and fits very comfortably on the hand. And as I'm working it, I don't get any hand cramps. And as an added bonus, well, you can actually also use it on dry hair as well. If you feel like you have a little itch, you need a little massage, this is so... Honestly, it just sends me into orbit. Like, it takes me to a whole new place. If you have been sleeping on a shampoo brush, get your massage on, exfoliate that scalp, and you can check out the link to this in the description box below. Now, if you thought that was pretty tame to the main, the next thing that I do that might be considered weird, that just makes sense, is I rinse my hair in the sink. After I have conditioned my hair, I've detangled, maybe I've put in a deep conditioner mask that I want to let sit in, but I also don't want to be in the shower for an extremely long time. I clip my hair away with the conditioner in. Then I proceed to do my body care. So I will use my loofah and my body wash and cleanse away any hair products that got on my skin. This is an excellent practice if you have very acne prone skin, especially on the body, and you struggle with a lot of breakouts along your back and your shoulders. It's good to wash away any of the hair products, then get out of the shower, cover yourself up, and once the product is done marinating in your head, you rinse upside down in the sink. So let's just list all the benefits of this, shall we? Number 1, I'm not getting product on my back. Number 2, I can use cold water, cold water scares me. I can use cold water to rinse my hair without freezing my body. And now that I'm flipped upside down, I have already got the roots in the position that I want them to be in when it comes to styling for volume. Instead of standing upright where the water is just going to rinse flat against my head, upside down I am defying gravity, and I didn't have to wait in the shower or get conditioner all over my body. It's just something I'm conditioned to do. And then, sometimes right after the shower, you need a bit of a break. So you take some time to do whatever else, but then your hair starts to dry and it's left vulnerable without any conditioner in it. Then you may have to go back in, spritz it down. To me, it's a total waste of time. I like to go straight from rinsing to styling. I can go right on my wet hair. It makes total sense. Would you agree? Let me know what you think. And let me know if you're also already doing these things. Because high five. We're weird together. Another weird thing that I like to do is I don't actually wear a shower cap when I take a shower on a non-wash day. I've tried them, either a disposable plastic shower cap. I've even used reusable shower caps. They make sense if you, for example, have styled your hair from curly to straight because you want to keep all moisture and humidity out of your hair. But when my hair is curly, I wear my bonnet. A bonnet would more traditionally be used when you're sleeping, but in the shower, it's going to prevent any large droplets from touching your head, which could cause frizz, while allowing just enough of the steam from my warm shower to infuse through the satin into my hair. By covering any major droplets, it's not going to completely reset my hair, which can cause frizz. It'll just allow it to absorb steam and humidity, which usually just infuses my hair with the right amount of moisture and hydration to really fluff up my hair after sleeping on it, which might have caused it to become a little flat in some areas, and just wake up the curls with an effortless, simple little steam fresh. It is by far the quickest, easiest way to refresh your hair in the morning, especially if you need some added moisture. This is such an amazing tip if you are in dry climates, whether that's in the winter or the dry and hot summer. It is so key. Try it for me if you haven't already. I know I've talked about this technique already before on this channel, so maybe you're already doing it, and if so, let us know what your experiences are below. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit weird. This is where the thing that I do, it's very involuntary. Very involuntary? I don't even try to do this. It's just my reflexes. Every time I move to sit down or lay down and lean my head back, my body just says no, and I have this immediate and instinctive reaction to move my hair. I move my hair to make sure that it's not getting flattened and it's not getting frizzy. A great example of this is in the car. You have the high headrest. I physically cannot lean back on my curls. They're delicate. So I'm either always sitting upright or I'm moving my hair in front of me, or if I'm lying down, above me. And also, if anyone comes down on me, sometimes my boyfriend will put his arm around me and I just instinctively grab the hair, pull it away, protect it. And I feel like you can tell that again by looking at my shoulders. She's ripped. I'm just always upright and ready to protect the curls. Unless I'm lying down on like silk or something, it's a little bit different. And while I'm at it, I do have a tip for you. If you are driving a car with felt seats, they're not like leather seats, put satin around it, throw a bonnet inside out on top of it. That way, that's what your head is touching. Just a little hair hack. Otherwise, practice good posture. Do what you need to do, but it's just naturally something that I do. Probably comes from the fact that I know I have put in too much time and effort and work to get my hair to look this good. I'm not gonna just ruin it like that. It's my baby. She was raised by me. And so we protect her at all costs, okay? The final weird thing, is this weird or is it completely practical? The last weird thing that I do is put sunscreen on my hair. Why might this sound weird? Because Mel, hair is dead. Absolutely. All hair is dead. It's not living cells that need to be protected from the sun's UV rays so they do not mutate and become damaged cells. But it is still beneficial to put sunscreen on your hair because UV radiation from the sun causes photodegradation that is going to cause protein loss of the hair. Now, me being a freshly bleached blondie and just having color treated hair and fine hair that already has less protein in it in general, okay, I cannot afford to have any more protein loss. So I literally put on hair sunscreen. So not your typical sunscreen that you would put on your skin, although you can use that. And have I? I have sprayed sunscreen in my hair before. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I wouldn't necessarily recommend skin sunscreen because sometimes it can feel very greasy on the hair, and obviously it's not formulated for the hair. But there are hair sunscreens out there that you can spritz on and spray anywhere in your hair routine, whether that's as a primer, leave-in conditioner, or there's products that you can spray and reapply just before you go out in the sun. After coming out of the water, there's options for everyone, but they should definitely be used. And it's not weird. It's not weird and it's not unnecessary. It is absolutely necessary and it is not doing too much to protect my whole body from UV radiation. Thank you. Now, the next time we go to the beach, I don't want to see anyone laughing at me for spraying myself head to toe in sunscreen, because I won't just be spraying me. I'll be spraying you too, and I'll continue to be taking these tips over to YouTube. But that is it for now. That's only 5 of the very weird, strange, maybe unconventional things that I like to do to my hair explained. I'm sure there's more. I'd love to hear what you do that's weird and unconventional in the comment section below to maybe inspire me. Give us the tea. I freaking love learning from this curly community. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you have any video requests, make sure to let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. You know, there are definitely some people that say I'm weird. They say that I'm too much. And you know what I have to say to that? If I'm too much, then find something less. Go find less. I don't know who originally said that quote, but write it in your journal and remember that the next time someone says that you're doing too much. You're more than enough. What's good, everybody? Mime. I'm gonna film and then food. Film, then food. Film, then food, because I just brushed my teeth and I don't want anything in here. I just watched Bo Burnham inside. He's living rent-free in here. Oh, shit. Can you see this? I didn't turn the candles on either. You know what, ma'am? Oh, were you worried about these? Yeah, they're fake. Don't worry. No fire hazard here. I think this one's dead. You can't even see anything. It's in the middle of the day. I don't even know if you can see that. Can you hear the dogs that are screaming outside? I think it's a war. Quiet on set, everybody. So I guess we'll start in chronological. Let me explain. After I have applied, my phone's gonna die. Camera's gonna die. Damn it.